Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be talking about chemical exfoliation, what AHAs and BHAs are, and also reviewing the Ordinary's peeling solution. So this is it. So I'm going to start off by talking about what exfoliation is. I feel like everyone knows what it is by now, but it's basically like removing dead skin cells from your body, and there's two forms. There's physical exfoliation and chemical exfoliation. So physical exfoliation is what we typically think of when we think of exfoliation. So you're using like a sugar scrub or a spin brush and you're like rubbing your face or like scrubbing your body, and that just kind of physically rubs off the dead skin cells from the face or the body. Chemical exfoliation is basically the same thing as physical. It does the same thing, but just differently. It uses chemicals such as acids, and it kind of unglues the bonds that the dead skin cells have to the new skin cells and kind of just removes it like that. A question that people have a lot of the time is physical exfoliation better or chemical? And I would say it's a personal preference. It's kind of like what your skin reacts to best. Personally, for me, I say that I like chemical exfoliation better instead of physical, because with physical exfoliation you can have micro tears in the skin, and that happens when using an exfoliant that has like irregular jagged edges. Like, you know, the exfoliants that have like walnut seeds and apricot seeds in it, and like it's ground up, like those are kind of irregular jagged edges, and that can cause micro tearing to the skin, and you're doing more harm than good when you do that. But then if you're using like a spin brush and that works for you, you can do it. I just would say don't over exfoliate, and like if you use that like twice a day, that could be over exfoliating, but it all depends on your skin. Personally, for me, when I tried to use a spin brush, it just was too harsh for my skin. My skin felt raw and like it just didn't like it. But when I do chemical exfoliation, my skin just like, it feels smooth, and like my skin just likes chemical exfoliation. So that's why I do that one. So there are different forms of chemical exfoliation. So there's AHAs and BHAs, and AHAs stand for alpha hydroxy acids and BHAs stand for beta hydroxy acids. So basically, AHAs are water soluble. They're derived from natural substances like sugarcane or milk. Like nowadays, like with the technology we have, it's made in the lab anyway, but like naturally it's from like those things. AHAs are typically better if you have dry to normal skin, or you like suffer from sun damage and trying to fix that, because it has natural moisturization factors in it which can reduce signs of aging. So AHAs are kind of good for that group of people, and BHAs are oil soluble. So they reach deeper into the pores, and they have anti-inflammatory properties and antibacterial properties. So this means they're good for people with acne and oily prone skin, and like if you deal with whiteheads and blackheads, it's kind of good for that. But there is a way to use both. Like, you don't have to just use one because, oh, I have dry skin, I have to use one. Like, you can use both of them. Like, this solution right here has both of them in it. It has AHAs 30% and BHAs 2%. So there are different acids that are like AHAs and different acids that are BHAs. Glycolic acid and lactic acid are AHAs. A type of BHA is salicylic acid. I feel like everyone knows that one. Like, if you have acne, you know that about salicylic acid. So salicylic acid is a BHA. So now that you know what those are and the benefits and all that stuff, I'm going to talk about the actual peeling solution. So when you're doing chemical exfoliation, you do not want to physically exfoliate, especially when you're doing one that's this extreme. Like, this has 30% and 2%. Like, this is really potent. You don't want to be using your spin brush and like exfoliate and wash your face with it, then come and try to do this. Like, you're really trying to burn your face off. Even when you're using glycolic acid, I wouldn't recommend scrubbing your face and then using this, because it's just gonna hurt too much. Like, when you chemically exfoliate, you don't want to physically exfoliate, because then you're gonna over exfoliate, which is just do more damage than good. So in this solution, it has 30% AHAs and 2% BHAs, and it has a pH of 3.6. So inside the like ingredients of this, the AHAs that they use in here are glycolic acid, lactic acid, tartic acid, and citric acid. And the beta hydroxy acids they have in here are just the salicylic acid. It also has hyaluronic acid. That's very good for the skin for like moisturization, hydration, and stuff like that. It has vitamin B, black carrot, and Tasmanian pepper berry. Those ones I actually don't know like the benefits of it, but I know it's giving it this color. Yeah. that's the ingredients of it. So it has nice ingredients for the skin. So when you're going to try to use this, what you want to do is clean your face first with a gentle cleanser. So with my cleanser, I know it's not really too gentle, but it's not too rough, but I just make sure I don't wash my face for a whole minute. I just like rub it on for like 10 seconds, wash it off, and be gentle with it. Don't rub too hard. I also try to make sure I use these on my no makeup days. When you wash your face, you want to dry your face completely. So you towel dry your face and like let just the water evaporate off it for like at least 5 minutes, because with this it says you want to use it completely dry. I'm not sure what happens if you don't use it when it's completely dry, but it says don't use on wet skin. Like it says do not, so I just don't do it. So I just let my face completely dry. It might look a little ashy, but that's what's going on. So then this says don't leave it on for more than 10 minutes. And the first time I used this, I'm not even gonna lie, it did tingle. Like it was a sensation. It made me want to like itch my face, like just get the stuff off. So if it's your first time using this, make sure that you gently wash your face, but also don't leave this on for more than 5 minutes. Like use 5 minutes as to see how your skin reacts to it, and then like the next time you use it, you can like use it for more time and just kind of gradually go up, just to make sure that your skin is getting used to it. I can use it on for 10 minutes now, but the first time I used it for 5 and I washed that off. Also, you might not be able to do your normal skincare routine right after you use this product. Like I would, if I use this, I'm not going to tone my face with glycolic acid. I'm not going to use a whole bunch of acid and then put more acid on my face. Like I did that one time and it was a mistake. Like that was a terrible mistake. And I'm going to show you like the whole process. It's different from my nighttime skincare routine, but it still was like hydrating, moisturizing my skin. Also, I forgot to say, I typically do this at night. Like you can do it in the morning, but they recommend at night because it makes your skin sensitive to the sun. You want to use sunscreen to like protect your skin if you're doing this in the daytime. So now I'm gonna go wash my face and put this on, and yeah. Okay, so I just finished washing my face and it's completely dry. Like you can see I'm ashy and everything. So I'm going to start by applying the solution. And yeah, it's just kind of like how you would apply something normal. You just take it. It's so pretty. Like the color is so pretty. Like look at that. So yeah, I just take some and I put it over these areas. You want to apply a thin layer. So you want to cover your whole face, but you don't want to have it so thick. Like there's no need for that. Also, please don't get this under your like eye. Like you might think, oh, my bags are dark, so I want to get under there to exfoliate it. No, don't do that, because that area of your skin is very thin and you don't want to exfoliate that place. Like you don't want to do that. So I just finished washing it off my face. And I made sure when I wash not to get in my eye. Like that's another warning they put on there, so I just don't mess with it. So now I'm going to tone with the Thayer's Witch Hazel. I'm not going to use my glycolic acid one because we're not going to exfoliate some more. Okay, once I do that, I'd like to take an oil. I know this is super tiny. It's because it's a sample, but I like only use this once a week. So like, why do I have to get the full size? Like, but whenever this runs out, I probably will get the full size because I actually do like it. But I use this oil. It's from Biosense, and it's squalene plus vitamin C rose oil. So basically, whatever oil you want to use that's soothing. So don't put tea tree oil on your face because sometimes that is irritating. But like whatever you know your skin likes, just use it. So this is a lightweight oil and I like it. Next, I would use a moisturizer, but since I'm doing it in the morning, I'm going to use my sunscreen moisturizer and just put sunscreen like I normally put sunscreen. So now that the sunscreen is on, I'm just going to use some aloe vera because that calms my skin down and it moisturizes. So this is basically the same thing I would do even when I'm doing this at night, except instead of using the sunscreen, I would just switch it out for my normal moisturizer without the SPF. So it's just the same routine. I make sure that I just use light products on my skin. I'm not trying to weigh it down. I just want it to feel comfortable and smooth because we just got those dead skin cells off. And I do this once a week. If I was you and you're just trying this out, I wouldn't go more than twice a week with this because it is pretty strong. So I just use it once a week and I'm good. So yeah, and that is my skin. So like how I feel about this product overall, I started using it in like at the end of April and now it's the beginning of August. So it's like 3 months because we're just the beginning of August. So like about 3 months I've been using this product and I use it once a week. And I have seen a difference in the texture of my skin. Like my skin just feels smoother. I naturally have soft skin even though I have acne and like textural things. Like if you feel my skin, it's soft. So like I naturally have soft skin, but like I feel like it's even smoother now. And like when I look at it up close, like I do have like the little bumps, like you know the little acne, the bumps. I feel like that's going away too, and my scars are calming down. I know this is like exemplifying my scars and you guys are looking and it's like you have so many scars, it's a mess, but like I'll show you all before and after pictures so you know. And this lighting, it just makes everything like so prominent. Like in real life I look in the mirror and I see my scars but not as much as it's on the camera. Like I like this. My skin definitely feels softer. It's working with my scars and all that stuff. I would definitely recommend this because it's how much is it? It's like less than $10. Let me check. So this is $7.20 on the Ordinary's website, and for the amount that you're getting in here, it's pretty affordable and it works for your skin. If you have sensitive skin, I'm not sure if this is for you, like chemical exfoliation or like using something this strong, because this is strong, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know how I would recommend it for you, but if you are dealing with like scarring and you want to exfoliate and the spring brush it just isn't working out and all that stuff, maybe try this out. Like I do like it and I would recommend it. I hope I helped out. If anybody wanted to know those skincare like things, like terms and how just know things, If anybody wanted to know more things, now you know more things if you didn't know them before. And if you think it could help someone else, share it with them. Comment any suggestions you have, comment any questions you have, anything like that. Subscribe and like this video. And I hope I see you next time. Thanks for watching.